Cup. From the pristine grounds of TPC Sawgrass, our opening round coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. Welcome, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group today, and John McCarthy is on the course as well. The course is in phenomenal shape. I was out there a short time ago walking around. The players are excited. We can't wait to see what drama unfolds this week on 2K Sports.
This is me, Bumper, doing the Players' Championship. Go to commentate more, but not very good cover. Go to tell people what I'm trying to do. I'll sit behind when I'm starting off.
Let's get down to the first hole. As we begin our coverage of this week's event, it's a good time to check in with Henny Koyak because we've been hearing about a rivalry heating up between our featured player and Rose Zhang.
Andrew, in the lead up to this match, there have been so many words exchanged that I never could have imagined. Who would want to get into a rivalry with Rose Zhang? Not only is she the nicest player on tour, she's one of the most talented.
Thank you, Henny. Looking forward to seeing how this rookie fares against Rose Zhang. Well, if this went down, we'd call it a bomb. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
Seems like that one could have been a lot worse.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
A par putt coming up. Talk about limiting the damage. What a clutch putt.
Yeah, in the bunker off the tee. Great recovery.
That is going to work.
And they get as close as a pond to get an eagle.
Feeling strong, going for less club.
Not shy about that shot on the par 5 and 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and getting rewarded for it.
Down to Henny.
I've paced it out. It's 40 feet. Okay, good start. Now watch this one. Watch it.
That was close. This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. Okay, on to the next.
More or less bloody top on.
After that hole, our featured player is making a move. Stepping on to the par 3 third.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back. but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
The club choice is a 6-iron. That's a really nice shot. 10 feet remain for this putt.
This is to make a deposit in the birdie account.
And he nails the putt.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Here's a look at the tee of the par 4 fourth.
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green: the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
Let's go down to John on the course for an update.
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Rose Zhang as she gets set for her next shot here on the 5th.
He's my rival.
And the mindset now is to get up and down from here.
Starting this one out to the right, but it should swing back around.
Just miss it.
Here's a par putt. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole.
All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. Strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin.
Hard again.
That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Sitting at 2 under. Well, this one's looking really good from the rough. Oh, he's executed that superbly.
Fantastic approach, right at it. Rose Zhang is having a word with her caddy after that shot. Not sure if it's related or not, but the rivalry seems to be heating up here.
Here we are at the 6th hole.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Now to Rose Zhang. 4 strokes off the lead. And back to the play, shall we? Well, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe.
In this wind, what that says to me is he struck that good.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
If he can sink this, he'll pull ahead of Rose Zhang.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole.
A par 4 here.
Par 4, 451 yards. All sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green, 2-putt, and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
Setting this one up from about 100 yards away. 3 strokes off the lead. What an aggressive play. This has a chance. Target practice with these approach shots, just like that. Here's a putt to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. Another birdie on the scorecard. That's number 5. Here's a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player is in a tie for 7th.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Pulling hybrid out of the bag.
Heads away.
Here's a chance to get to 6 under par.
Aye.
Let's
You
check
see the
in
line
with
for the
Henning.
putt?
This putt is around 32 feet.
This putt starts off nicely. This putt still tracking nicely. This has a chance.
Off that going in.
The par putt. Let's update you on what's been going on. He is currently in a tie for 7th place. This is a bomb.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
Time now for an
Bumper
on-course
again?
update. Here's John.
Hello, Andrew. Down here checking out Rose Zhang as she gets set for her next shot here on the 10th.
Time to get back to the course. Now from the greenside bunker. If this putt drops, we've got a tie for 3rd. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
I've had to read this a couple times because there's a subtle last-minute break at the end. It's going to go left.
Another birdie. That's 6 now on the round. And a good job there. That moves to 6 under par. Now to the 10th hole. It's a par 4.
Hopefully this one can stay on the fairway. Could be trouble.
This is about a 120-yard shot. Just 1 stroke off the lead.
This one is going straight at it. Wonderfully played, fought against the wind.
Here's a putt to get into a share of the lead. Okay, back-to-back birdies. I'm starting to feel a little
And they said it was
here.
against the wind, but it was with the wind.
2 in a row. He's feeling it.
A good result there as he is now 7 under par.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it. Nicely done.
This is his 2nd shot.
In the other game, you could have took it to driver up that. You can't do it in this one. I think you're going to be in the bunker. Yeah.
Setting up in the bunker here. Oh, just snuck over the edge there. Lining up the birdie putt here. Oh, what a putt. And he moves to 8 under now. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just a decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, the little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
And he's down there. You got a read?
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
That's disappointing.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it
So that's
right.
disappointing,
It'll be an
the other
easy
ones.
par.
Bullshit.
The putt drops, and we're moving on. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a
He's still
great
talking
job
about the
designing
green
this
from the last hole.
Well
And
played, mate. This
So
shot
we're
from
there.
about 190 yards out. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
This putt to get to double digits under the card. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Leading by a couple after that hole.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
How about this birdie putt?
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
So close
That
to
should
a
have
birdie.
dropped.
And just to tap in left for par. Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a
Well,
wasted opportunity.
I agree with you
We're on the
100%.
tee at 16.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left. Start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You find the fairway,
Trying to get
now
him-
you
give
have
me a
a
chance with,
massive decision to make.
an
Go
eagle.
for it or bail out to the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
Let's check in with Henny.
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Oh, what a big shot there. An eagle. Getting set for the next hole. A quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-shot advantage for our leader. We're going to see that shot on the highlight reel. What a shot at 17, and now a birdie chance.
And let's catch up now with Rose Zhang.
We're back. Time to have more live play. 8 feet remains.
He's got this one for birdie.
He makes the putt and extends his lead. As we move on to the next hole, he is up by 5 shots. We've hit the 18th hole. It's a par 4.
It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole, probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
Putt on a good line, and still looking good. It's gonna go!
It's not bad. 14 in the first round. Seeing up 7 behind the start. Could have been better, but try to get this story open. Well, it takes its time. So I don't like recording this. So the game gets stutters.
Here's a look at the leaderboard at the end of round one, and he finds himself in first place.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
We had so much fun out there today. Thank you for joining us. For all of us at 2K Sports, we'll see you soon.
Says our R3 next round, but every time I do it, it just doesn't go. You have to wait for this to come up. I think the next major coming up is the US Open, I'm not sure. Too. By the way, it is. I get out of it, just put it all together, make it one big
2K
video.
Sports and the PGA Tour
Yeah, the crew
are
are there.
thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to second round action of the Players' Championship. Andrew Catalon here, pleased to have you back with us. 17 under is the top score right now. Time to get going on 2K Sports.
I'm 3 behind now.
Let's go out to the first hole. This will play nicely. Looks like about 120 yards left. That is right on target. That's a really nice approach shot. 6 feet remain.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
Before we move on, we take a look at the leaderboard, and he is in second. Here's a look at the par 5 second.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
So miles away from me.
A lot of ground to cover with this putt. John, give us a read on this putt.
Looks like this one's going up the hill and breaking left to right.
So close. He's got this putt for birdie. That one drops.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
As we check the leaderboard, our featured player is in second place. We have a par 3 on this one.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Wow, that was launched. This is big trouble.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday. A little bit more difficult today.
I thought it was going to go into the water.
This is his third. Currently tied for the lead.
Oh, fuck me. Over.
Hang on. Oh, that was close. This putt from 5 feet. The putt goes in, and that is the first blemish on the scorecard all week long.
Aye.
Now on
Tell
the
me
tee
about it.
of the 5th hole, the par 4.
Huge
All week
mounding down the
long.
left-hand
This
side
only
that
started-
you want to avoid at all costs. The
Tournament only
bunker down the
started this week.
right-hand side, to be fair, is
This is
not
them.
that bad. But a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a
And
green.
get a 40 right
To be
away.
fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
A birdie putt awaits. You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. After that, now 17 under for the tournament. Welcome to this hole. That's a par 4.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th.
Stay on the green. Put a little
This will
back
be a
a bit.
bonus.
4
Right on
foot.
17 feet from here.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
This player is putting for fun.
And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard.
Teeing off here on the 7th.
As you can see, there's a long fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. If you find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made a 2 here one time, so that shows you how simple this hole can be. This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Get a spin and would have went in.
Let's see what Rose Zhang can do.
She got one back on that last hole.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
All right, let's get right back out to the action. Nicely done with birdie. As we head to the next hole, our leader has a 2-shot advantage. This one would be from downtown.
Starting out to the right, watch this one.
Man, that was close.
Jesus.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite
Please,
read
some
it
people,
right,
you know.
but it'll be an easy par.
Now to 9, the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 5. Look at that drive. He got all of it. That's going to work nicely for him.
Actually, no.
Now to Rose Zhang.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
All right, let's get back to the action. Wow, I thought that was going in. Now this putt for birdie.
That's what she said.
The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. And as we move things along, our featured
Although I'm
player
trying to
is
get
up
eagles,
by
but
3 shots.
if I can get it close, I can go for the birdie
We
instead.
start the back 9 with a par 4. That will definitely work. This shot from around 100 yards out, leading the event by 3 shots. Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. Magic with the short club. That putt goes in, time to make a move. Here's a quick look at the leaderboard, and he is up by 3.
Teeing off now at the 11th hole.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers on the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play. Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
John, what's the line on this putt?
Pretty sure this one's moving to the left.
It's got a chance. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. And as we check the standings, it's a big 5-stroke advantage for our leader. And I'm pretty sure this player will be full of confidence now after that eagle back at the last hole.
Par 4, 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's beautifully judged.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Doesn't worry better. I don't want in the hole.
This putt is about 8 feet. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. The 13th is a par 3.
So many different levels to this green. On the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in 1, but watch out if you hit the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
Good shot there. Putting for birdie.
What he tried to do is get it onto the green. Take your chances. Left out.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Currently 23 under par for the event. Incredible play. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left, with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
This would be a great up and down. That's a touch of class. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And our featured player has now built a comfortable 6-stroke advantage on the field.
This hole is a par 4.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
Wow, you gotta love that shot here at 15, and a birdie chance is on the way. 4 feet remains. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. Okay, let's see how things stand. Our featured player is ahead by 7.
That's going off again.
Here's the second at 16.
Not too hard.
Here's the third shot. That's what you're trying to do with a chip shot. Just bring par back in play.
All right, bring the birdie back into
Birdie
play.
goes in. That's 2 in a row.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
As we head to the next hole, our featured player is ahead by 8 shots. Let's go over to 17, the par 3.
Par 3, 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
Henny, what more can you tell us?
This is so long, I don't even have words for it. It's just long.
Come on. A 3-footer coming up. Here's a look at the way things stand. He is ahead by 8. We finish on 18 with a par 4.
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
What a beautiful leave right there. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
Okay, my money is on a right-to-lefter.
And the finishing touch on a busy day on the course.
12. Yeah, bogey hard. Collapse like Rory McIlroy.
And the second round comes to an end, and they are in first place.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
That will do it for our broadcast day. For all of us at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.
And here we go for day 3. Yeah. Pick up finish off there before this one. Start a new recording after tomorrow. Maybe it's morning. It's currently I'm gonna plus one. Yeah. Seems to got the clear of it. Wait. That goes for 40. 31.